Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Sheeran is the storm that is approaching. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Enjoy the content and have an awesome day. Jonathan, a being of unknown origins apart from the fact that he was accidentally created by Jay when his DNA was combined with Lord Giganato's and Father Ed's. The result is a demonic being of white color with a reddish-orange top color, spikes on his head and back, as well as crystals at the end of his tail, and even a grin with sharp teeth. At one point, he was red and gray and never spoke. He was first created on Earth 098 when Jay used his negative energy nullifying machine to get rid of the negative energy inside him and Father Ed, turning him into just Ed. Jonathan, who was just known as the Unknown Red Dinosaur at the time, kidnapped Jay's then-girlfriend Verna, and it was up to him and the recently reformed Ed to bring him down. The Red Dinosaur was first defeated when Jay sent him through a portal, and he wasn't seen in Jay's universe for a very long time. He was sent to the Extinction Realm and immediately searched for a way out. He found a portal thinking it was the way back to Earth 098 and went in. The creature ended up in a universe similar to Jay's, Earth 066. In that universe, Jay had never met Verna and instead stayed in love with his first girlfriend, Vanessa. The two got married and only had one kid together, Jay Jr. Jay had also never formed the Giga Squad and therefore didn't have any godlike powers, making destroying that universe very easy. The Red Dinosaur would then enter a variety of universes, and each one he destroyed made him stronger and hungrier for power. Now, remember when I said that Jonathan possesses Lord Giganato's DNA? Well, I never said it was Jay's Lord Giganato. The Red Dinosaur landed in one particular universe, Earth 180. In that universe, Lord Giganato had won his fight with Jay and had successfully taken over that universe, doing what he said he would do all along, cleanse it of all the bad people. Jay ended up dying in that universe when Lord Giganato killed him in cold blood, making him more ruthless than Earth 098's Lord Giganato. When the Red Dinosaur first met 180 Lord Giganato, the latter immediately sensed that the former meant trouble and tried to eliminate him. At first, Lord Giganato had the upper hand, but as time went on, the Red Dinosaur learned Lord Giganato's moveset and eventually made short work of him, killing him on the spot and consuming his energy. This caused the Red Dinosaur to lose his red color except for the small part on top and evolve into Jonathan. After destroying a few more universes, Jonathan eventually came across Earth 024, aka Justin's universe. He entered the universe when Justin's friend Oliver opened a portal that led to Jonathan's location. He made short work of Oliver, as well as Justin's wife Vivian and their two children. Justin barely escaped through a portal where he ended up in Jay's universe. About 9 months later, Jonathan would finally make his way to Earth 098 in order to exact revenge on Jay. He did this by kidnapping all of Jay's Giga Squad, as well as Justin's anti-Giga Squad, and placing them in an unknown location, probably somewhere in the Extinction Realm. Jonathan encountered Jay multiple times and almost killed him on 2 separate occasions. The first time was during their first fight, where Jonathan actually manages to turn Jay into a skeleton, supposedly killing him. That is until his healing factor instantly healed him. Jonathan was then temporarily defeated by Jay and Justin, who worked together to bring him down. Jonathan ended up suffering the same fate as Jay, being turned into bones. He also had a healing factor, however, and recovered almost instantly. Later, Jonathan would antagonize Jay's father, Gigadeus, as well as Jay's 3 children, Jay Jr., Gina, and Steven. The latter 3 escaped, while Gigadeus held him off. During their second encounter, Jay is knocked unconscious by Jonathan before Justin rallies up the remainder of Jay's allies to try and bring the demon down to no avail. However, Jay regains his consciousness as well as gains a new power called his supercharged form and defeats Jonathan when he not only turns Jonathan into a skeleton again, but also disintegrates his skeleton. Now, as far as Jay and the rest of his friends go, Jonathan is dead for good. However, he has been in much deadlier situations and is a being whose full potential is still unknown. So there is still a very small chance that Jay hasn't seen the last of Jonathan just yet.